Playing with IBS has always been a struggle of mine. But I am not alone. Thousands of Battlefield players just like me suffer from irritable blueberry syndrome. But there is hope.
Hardcore League is a major advancement in the treatment of irritable blueberry syndrome and reduces the likelihood of encountering PTFO inhibitors. When compared to other PTFO therapies, Hardcore League has been proven to help players live significantly longer without IBS flare-ups or growth.
Hardcore League changed what I thought was possible for IBS treatment.
Ask your doctor about once daily Hardcore League and visit hardcoreleague.co for more information. Hardcore League may cause serious side effects including elation. The most common side effects are lack of sleep, extended gaming, trouble stopping, newfound love of the game, excessive fun.
They're going to be dedicated just on the air combat side of things. Looking forward to Battlefield 5. Fair play, absolutely outstanding. Oh my days! Oh my goodness, and he gets the two-piece, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, and there it is right there. We're moving to the top.
Oh, getting an awesome kill on Marcelo there. That was on point.
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Battlefield esports fans, welcome one and all. Tonight, guys, we're going to have some pretty lit Battlefield footage for you guys to peruse with myself, KLW, Hitman Pike, Battlefield esports shoutcaster with the one, the only, the Hardcore League. Joining me this evening, guys, I've got my buddy, my colour commentator, the real Dum Dum, representing Long Range Recon Patrol and the fellow staff member of the Hardcore League. Dum Dum, how the devil are you this evening, my dude?
I tell you what, buddy, I could not be more excited to be back in the saddle and joining you to address this beautiful community and all our lovely players within the Hardcore League and the Battlefield family as a whole. And I am just super duper excited to see good old Dragon Force Alpha take on my beloved friends over at AOTG, Association of Toxic Gamers. And I gotta say, man, I think this is gonna be some pretty good stuff tonight. These are some feral Battlefield killers right here taking the field tonight. So, yeah, man, short of the fact that I stayed up all night long playing Battlefield 1 with my good friends from LRRP, I'm doing quite alright, man. Could not be happier to be with you. Pulling up the stat tracker right now so we can get some information on these killers.
That is appreciated, my dude. Of course, to introduce the teams, we've got Dragon Force Alpha versus AOTG, Association of Toxic Gamers. Did I get that right? Toxic Gamers? That doesn't sound right.
I believe you did.
I think it was right. Yeah, it was just like, why would someone
it is, and let me tell you.
But no, these guys
is all get out in all the best ways.
Oh,
I can tell you that. From experience, these guys are killers.
I can imagine. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be able to definitely deliver those oh my days moments just for you guys, just for the Battlefield community. We only do it for you guys, you know. Well, as it happens, that's no longer true because we're going to be kicking things off with an Apex tournament between the 23rd of February and the 2nd of March, guys. Yes, that is correct. Competitive Apex events, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be amazing. So we'll get a little bit of information up on that later. I'm sure the mods in chat will kick you guys off with a bit of details right there. In the meantime, I think we've got to kick over to that amazing gameplay because right now these two teams are kicking down on some front lines. I am very much looking forward to seeing how these two communities interact with each other. Dragon Force Alpha, a little bit of an unknown entity to myself, I'll be honest. AOTG, a little bit more familiar with their gameplay and how they approach things. But without further ado, guys, let's kick things off with that all too amazing gameplay.
You know, I want to say something really quick, too, in regards to the upcoming Apex tournament. All I really want to say, I kind of want to steal this from you really quick. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to try it on for size. You remember you were trying to do the old, boy, I'll tell you what, not that long back? I want to give everybody an, oh my days, this is going to be quite lit, let me tell you.
Oh, that was beautiful.
It feels pretty good trying that out, but I gotta work on it. But you know what, man? It was fun. It's good times. Oh, and as always, to our lovely community, caca. So I'm gonna leave it at that while I get this pulled up right here. We're gonna see what kind of ill nastiness these guys have in store for us. I've yet to see the stream. I'm not seeing it on my screen yet, so I'll just shut my dumb little mouth and let you fill us in on what's going on while it pulls me into the server here.
Well,
you can see these
pretty
monsters just duke it out.
Pretty much right now, we're just looking at a rather intense loading screen. Not much action going on right now, but we are just going into Rotterdam, and of course, this is going to be front lines Battlefield esports fans. This is a savage game mode. This match could literally last for the next 24 hours. We are not too sure which way it is going to go, but yeah, this is definitely one for the long haul. I was checking out some of the kill-death ratios last round, and not too sure who the guys were, but we saw someone coming in with 115 kills, just to give you guys an idea of how long these game modes can last for. I'm not too sure whether they've put the 1 hour timer on it yet, but definitely we will see what happens with regards to the length of the match. In the meantime, guys, this is Dragon Force Alpha versus Association of Toxic Gamers. And we are going to be kicking things off live shortly. Yeah, right. I'll tell you what,
man.
This
is gonna be, boy. I'll tell you what. You drop numbers like 150, 159 kills in one match. If that's not oh my days worthy, what in the hell is? Like, no joke. I've never hit numbers like that. That's ridiculous. I like to call that barrel. Absolutely disgusting.
Dude, I'm looking forward to it. I seriously think we can anticipate some pretty dramatic moments from these two teams. We're just kicking things off, and it looks like it's going to be a head-to-head scenario as these two communities come up against each other. Looking down either side of the street right now, it does look like Dragon Force Alpha have the initial lead. They're going to be running an offensive game here by the looks of it. Getting onto Bravo objective nice and early. We've seen a little bit of a slow start out of the spawn for AOTG, who look to be struggling with numbers right now, but of course they will be numbering up over the coming few minutes. In the meantime, it looks like Dragon Force Alpha are taking a very early lead onto Bravo objective, putting flag dominance. We've got first blood going to Dr. ND Man versus Dog Pound 48. Now we're seeing quite a lot of kill death ratio coming up there on the scoreboard. These guys just popping up onto Bravo objective, and it looks like these guys are just holding back across the way here. Not much movement from AOTG at this time, but as I say, these guys will be getting linked up hopefully shortly, and we will be going live in the next few minutes. Let's just take a look at how things are looking on the scoreboard right now. We've got Hell's Angel coming in with 1 kill to 1 death, looking over at Team 2. Encalade 42 coming in with 2 kills to 0 deaths. So let's just take a look at those player cams for the moment. My cat is going to.
And you know, I'd like to comment really quickly. This break, yeah, your cat, man. I tell you what, that cat has just got it out for you, buddy. But you know, I'm sure you noticed here on the break, we saw DFA right away make just a full frontal assault right here for, I believe this is Bravo objective, and they brought this tank right up here. This is a very common move. They'll bring this tank right up the street, sit right here behind this little street car, and it gives them a nice, what do you call that, a fatal funnel. They can just shoot right down the street there, and it makes me wonder, where the heck has AOTG placed their armor? I'm scanning the map, I'm looking all over the place, and I'm just not seeing it. Not seeing it here. And to be honest with you, with a break like this, I would actually expect DFA to have taken the early lead and control of the map, and it looks like they're taking Alpha objective, unless I am mistaken. They've got just a horde of players sitting over here on Alpha. I don't think they intend on giving it up anytime soon.
No, absolutely.
See what's going on down here by the tracks. We've got Erie Gun Bunny Lola all on his or her lonesome, making her way towards this bridge, watching this avenue here. She might be in a little bit of trouble because here comes that tank. Longbows Bane sneaking right up on her, and I don't really think she could do all that much as a lowly support. Is Hell's Angel going to see her? Absolutely not. Look at this. Hell's Angel laying down right next to Eerie Gun, Bunny Lola, and getting abso-freaking-lutely wrecked. That's the name of the game, ladies and gents. Attention to detail. You can walk right past someone in this game, and if you do, you're gonna freaking pay for it. And just because she was able to clear that street right there, we've got a half a squad moving directly down at this avenue of approach right off the Alpha objective, moving directly towards Bravo. We've got these bombs primed and ready to go, and let me tell you, it looks like DFA is gonna be on it and be on it quick. What are you thinking about this, Mr. Pike?
Boy, I tell you
dirty.
what. No, she's got absolutely the right setup for this scenario right now. She's got an MG42. That is just going to be able to slaughter the opposition. I know she's also got the 250 round extended magazine, but right now she could be in a tricky predicament with this Tiger tank, almost getting run over there, but thankfully not. One of her teammates coming in there to support her. These guys are going what for on the tank, managing to get it there, and that was just an incredible show of teamwork, and almost getting to the oh my days moments, but we were definitely close. Not to mention, guys, as well, we've got Wolf Gaming Online coming in with that host. My dude, thank you so much for the support. It really is appreciated. We here at the Hardcore League are all about pushing the community, and you guys supporting us back is just absolutely excellent to see. All right, just sticking with Gun Bunny Lola at the moment. She has just been absolutely destroying it, managing to go 2 kills to 0 deaths. Right now, we are pretty early on in front lines, but it looks like Dragon Force Alpha have managed to take a very aggressive stance here, already taking AOTG back to their initial bomb sites, and this could be an issue for them. Looking at the scoreboard at the moment, it looks like AOTG is significantly down on players, but fair play to them. They're still putting a side forward, and they are of course backed up by Blueberries, and that is what it's all about here at the Hardcore League. We are just about, overcoming those adversities. If a team can't even put up the numbers, then, it's just great to see them put up a side anyway. That is absolutely amazing to see. So let's just cover at the moment. Things look to be hotting up across the street right now. Between the two communities, we're just seeing an awesome defense there. Sorry, an awesome offensive round. Wow, that was just incredible. How many minutes? Was that like 4 or 5 minutes there?
I think we were looking at a tops of 5 minutes, and honestly, I gotta say, it's if I had to call it being due to anything, if I had to say there was one thing that lent to that very, very quick victory for DFA, it was that incredibly fast, incredibly aggressive hop to the Alpha objective. I mean, they wasted no time getting on, capping the initial objective, covering their lanes with armor, and bounding straight through to the bombs, wasting no time whatsoever. And yeah, like you're talking about Lola, Miss Bunny right there, just stacking bodies. And that teamwork that they utilized to eliminate the AOTG tank, I mean, they made quick waves like a pack of lions on a sheep. Absolutely disgusting. But I'm going to tell you something, though, and I know this from experience playing the fellas over at AOTG. They better not be getting comfortable. Dragon Force Alpha had better not be thinking, oh, yeah, look, we've got this in the bag. We just walked right through them right there. I promise you, AOTG has an answer for them. They will be working to bring the pain Aaron dang on to it, especially on Twisted Steel. I've played against them on this map before, and it can be pretty painful. You've got some really talented players on both teams here. I'm not as familiar with DFA. I just haven't seen them quite as much, but what we just saw right there in that first match was some incredible communication, some incredible teamwork. Absolutely. And it looked as though they had developed a nice strategy beforehand, and by God, it paid off. Now, AOTG, on the other hand, these guys have a lot of chemistry. They know how to play well, and I think when they get a little bit mad about what just happened there, we might see that come out. We might see some anger come out in this match. And I'll go ahead and pass it back to you as we get ready to get right back into it, sir. I'm going to pull up some stats for us to check out. I want to see Miss Bunny. I'm going to pull up those stats on this individual, and I hope I'm getting the gender correct.
Yeah,
but,
I think from
we'll find out, I'm sure, one way or the other.
What we saw last round of Miss Bunny, she's definitely going to be a contender. I'm going to also go with she, although it's definitely hard to decide on people's... Oh god, why have I decided to use this topic? Never mind, I'm going to lose that one. Anyway, moving on. Okay, we have AOTG actually putting a really hard push onto Charlie objective at the moment. Hell's Angel being the lone member of Dragon Force Alpha's team to go down, unfortunately, at the front. He was backed up by Longbow's Bane, but there's a big separation, a nasty river. in between them, and they are able to do very little for each other, and we're seeing a complete reversal from last round, which is always fun to see. Right now, AOTG moving up onto Charlie objective, fairly brutal. They've taken things, you know, just taking things down. Let's land with Hell's Angel here for the minute, managing to go 1 kill to 1 death. He's got someone locked down. He's making use of the M1922 machine gun, putting those shots down range, fairly effectual right there. Unfortunately, getting taken out by Trickmaster 3, representing 4. So just looking, falling in with Enkelade right now, 42, making use of the shotgun. The interesting fact about this shotgun is it's also a rifle, guys. It can be adapted for both long distance and short distance, giving you just a little bit more edge during the competitive fight. Right now, we're watching Enkelade's 42, just getting those all too important fortifications down. And I think, I would like to think that these are going to be quite a regular fixture during the competitive events in the upcoming Battlefield 5 fixtures once we do get RSP. Alright, just looking forward onto the front line right now, it looks like AOTG moving up in strength. DFA are struggling this round. They absolutely smashed down on AOTG during Rotterdam, but looking at it now, these guys are just absolutely incredibly on point.
I told you, I just knew it, AOTG. They don't take a beating lightly. Not whatsoever. I figured that they would come back with a fiery fury. All kinds of pissed off and upset, and it is absolutely showing here as they hold tightly together, pushing through the map and eliminating everything in their path. But what is this? How on earth did DFA, Real Mythic Ethan, manage to make it right past 3 members of AOTG and is sitting literally right next to Eerie Gun Bunny Lola, literally right next to her over by this tree, hopping over the wall, neither of them aware of each other's presence. This could end up being quite an interesting match, Mr. Pike. I think this is going to be some good stuff here. We're seeing AOTG just swelling on poor Lola. Or sorry, Mythic Ethan, who's all by himself in this house, fighting off hordes of AOTG. This is disgusting. As AOTG camps and prepares to take this next point.
That's
absolutely beautiful.
I just think we witnessed a war crime there. They hunted Real Mythic Ethan down like he was an animal, ladies and gentlemen. That was tragic. Honestly, I feel sorry for the poor guy, but you know, fair enough. Those guys are just absolutely on point this round, smashing through. You can literally see the damage they're causing to the buildings, clearing them out, moving from building to building, clearing as they go. We've got Dr. ND Man at the moment in the Tiger Tank, putting a lot of shots downrange onto DFA. Yeah, Dragon Force Alpha are going to struggle at the moment with the level of firepower that a Tiger can put downrange, especially when you're using converging lanes of fire. The damage you can cause is just absolutely incredible. So let's just take a look at that wider screen there, guys. See whether anyone's getting the flank. And it does look like Awesome Guy is running into dudes here. And yeah, there he goes, getting the amazing little stabbity-roo right there. Going all penetration on... Who was it? I didn't get his name. Got revived before I caught his name.
I think Ms. Rockstar, it looks like, an Inhuman. I think he's living up to... Okay, he finally goes down. Awesome Guy is finally taken down by R. Fontana. But let me tell you what, though. Awesome Guy most certainly lived up to his name, because I was watching him for a hot minute. He managed to sneak past the entire AOTG team, and little by little, pick a guy off here, pick a guy off there, and it looked as though he was attempting to hold a spawn so that perhaps they could squad bomb on him, and I imagine the only reason they weren't able to pull that off is because that maniac was under fire for a substantial amount of time. I can't believe he survived that long. Look at this freaking push. Oh my god. Or sorry, oh my days.
Oh my days.
AOTG pushes this front line. It is so hard to pull it off like you, sir. I just can't do it. I'm going to have to stick with my boy, I'll tell you what. Because the Oh My Days, I think, is patent pending and trademarked to Mr. Hitman Pike. And look at AOTG pushing these bombs. This is disgusting. Yeah, absolutely disgusting. That is... I mean, that was a nice attempt at holding them off by DFA, but there is no stopping AOTG on this run right here. Not at all. Both bombs being armed as we speak. Nasty.
Oh, I've just got my little camera dude trapped
nasty.
in a... God damn it. There we go. All right, let's take a look. We're on Alpha Objective right now, where they have literally just managed to arm AOTG, coming back savagely on Dragon Force Alpha, who have definitely put a good side forward during the Rotterdam map, but look at that! Oh my days! There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Bomb number 1 going off, just waiting for Alpha, followed possibly, yeah, no, Alpha being the last bomb. It looks like these guys are about to take it here with the Hardcore League guys,
oh, it's
and
going.
it is going to go boom, boom, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. A nice little cinematic ending there.
It is done. Tell me that that is not Battlefield done right. Tell me that's not Battlefield done right. Look at AOTG and Dragon Force Alpha taking to the field, slapping each other up, and just spreading that hate and discontent. And you know they do so out of love. You know, they've got respect for each other and all that good stuff. But by God, the gloves, we just saw them come off, my friend.
Dude,
we just saw what I like to call an absolute freaking smack down. What is your prediction for Fjell, given what we've seen thus far on Rotterdam, with Rotterdam going to Dragon Force Alpha, and then this previous match going overwhelmingly to AOTG? What do you think we're going to see here on good old Fjell? I think it's going to be nasty.
Where's it going to go?
It's
Honestly,
anyone's
it's
fight.
hard to say right now. It is anyone's fight. Thank you. Exactly. You've just summed it up in one. These two teams are bringing the pain this evening, ladies and gentlemen. They are down for giving us a good show, and it is incredible to see. I definitely look forward to seeing what they're going to be bringing out over the coming weeks and months, because these guys, I am definitely going to be making sure that I am casting them again. Definitely AOTG, always fantastic to work with, and of course Dragon Force Alpha, again, amazing people to be on board with. So, you know, guys, you are checking out here at the Hardcore League, definitely one to watch. But honestly, I don't know which way it's going to go, to be honest.
Well, you know, so Dragon Force Alpha, okay, they're fairly new to me. I'm not sure how long that they've been around. I'm not too experienced with them myself. But after tonight, after this match, I'm pretty sure they're concreting themselves within the Hardcore League community, and I don't think that they're a team that's going to be taken lightly, nor is their name going to be forgotten, because, look, we just saw 2 matches end within, well, under 10 minutes. Here we go with the break. This is an excellent break. It looks like DFA is going for, so far, it looks like a murder ball.
Oh, geez, look at this
split?
right now.
Looks like we might be getting a bit of a split.
We're seeing a lovely cinematic top-down view at the moment of DFA moving in onto Alpha Objective, getting a real good idea there, guys, for who's going to be moving into what buildings. And it looks like AOTG now struggling a little bit there. DFA are definitely coming back strong right now. We've got Justice running up front and center, backed up by Killbox. These guys right now, they are the pretty much the vanguard, but we've got a couple of outer scouts right now, and it looks like these are the real thirsty ones that are going for the kills. We're seeing real Epic, Ethan, and also Verticity, or Vertici, I honestly give up, and Awesome Guy 01, Maboop, and these guys are on point at the moment, attacking that front. And right now, it looks like these guys have learned their lesson from Alpha. They're going to be holding a defensive line. Dotson, man, going down there, unfortunately, to Anarchy, KTR in the background there. Ooh. Cold Mexican and Brion putting a shots down, but it looks like Mexican's down, leaving Brion sole defender at the moment of this specific lane. These guys right now, yeah, there it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Real Ethan getting the kill on Brian there, and leaving the lane open now. They can get that flank pretty easily. Let's see where they're going to go with this right now. It looks like they're going to have to fall back around here, and it looks like we've got the main fight going on just between the 2 objectives in the center of the map. Looking at this right now, we've got Pyromaniac living up to his name, surviving those grenades, getting shots put down range, backed up by Kick-Ass 999 and Great Bunny. Great Bunny getting the C4 downrange, but unfortunately getting no hits there. Oh no, he did manage to get a hit with his ribby rolls though, however, and it looks like Kick-Ass, these guys are just wiping out the defensive lines of AOTG right now, and it is absolutely incredible to see. Let's look round to the other side of the objective right now as AOTG pincers in from the opposite side. That is just some incredible tactics to see utilized right there. Those strategies really coming down. Cannot wait to see what DFA do against a full AOTG team shortly. But these guys are right now putting the shots down range. And boom, we have one of our bombs going off there. We're going to be waiting for Bravo objective to go off now. Let's see how things are looking. And boom, there goes Bravo objective. And I think that is possibly a new record, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. And you know, that actually, what I just saw right there was one of the coolest things. I don't know if you were in the overhead when they had that initial attack there on the left flank, and they were only dealing with a handful of members from AOTG's side, and it looks as though they were likely the Blueberries. They're trying to, and again, we don't mean Blueberry as an offensive term. It's just an individual that's not playing with one of these teams, or is not an official member. It looked as though DFA was addressing that left flank, and then AOTG just, boom, spawned in and decided to hit the right flank, and within, I mean, literally 2 or 3 seconds, DFA split their forces equally down the middle, leaving half to guard the left flank and sent the other to defend against the right flank. And meanwhile, whilst defending, they sent one small squad to break off and push even further right to hit that Bravo objective, get that bomb armed, and take the win. And that was absolutely beautiful. It's that kind of communication. It's those kind of tactics that you're only going to find here in competitive Battlefield through the Hardcore League. And it is fascinating to watch. It is incredible to see it unfold so quickly and with such cohesion. Absolutely disgusting. Very well played by both teams. I'm very excited to see what they're going to bring to the table when we've got the full force of both teams clashing in the middle here. We're about to find out. We're about to find out which of these titans of Battlefield are going to claim the title Most Feral. And I really don't. Most Feral.
Isn't that like what you call a randy dog?
I really can't put money. Yeah, it's like a mangy, filthy kind of critter that's not quite right in the head and maybe could use a bath.
Why,
just disgusting. Gets down. I will tell you what, Bobby. Something that just gets down to some ill, wicked, nasty shtick. If you know what I'm saying. And boy, I tell you, both of these teams are quite capable, and they're showing us some filth on the field today. Very excited to see them clash here. I definitely have high hopes for both teams, and God, I can't tell you enough how exciting it is to see the members of our community go head-to-head, duke it out, and fight for the title. Fight to be the best. It's an honor. It's an absolute honor to commentate these guys, is it not? What a blast.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'm so grateful.
Absolutely. These guys coming in now, looks like we're going to be following Killbox, making use of the ribby rolls, backed up with the automatic pistol, of course, the Webley pistol as it was actually known. And we're going to be landing here on Charlie objective. These guys putting a lot of fight down range, and unfortunately he just got his kill stolen from him. And these guys look to have a pretty solid hold right now. Initially looking, and this is Dragon Force Alpha, of course, ladies and gentlemen, in the red with AOTG in the blue. We're seeing quite a lot of AOTG members on board right now, so let's just take a look. I can't find them at the moment. Where is AOTG?
I'll bet you they're holding off on the spawn, trying to clear the server. That's my best guess. They're likely trying to get some of these people out of the server so they can get other AOTG members in, or the other option is they have some disgusting trick up their sleeves. God only knows what it could be. I know the AOTG guys, they love to have a good time, they love to have a laugh. Lord only knows what they are up to. I know we're going to find out, but good God. You look at the map right now, and you look over here at this next point that's about to unlock, and it looks like DFA is just throwing a rave party, man. They're just having a good old time hanging out on the spot with 0 AOTG in sight. Well, except for that one guy down there, 4 Trickmaster, who just had a fatal freaking accident in the form of running into 3 DFA members who made quite quick work of him. And, you know, he's not having the best time right there, I don't think. It's never a good time when you run into a squad plus. It typically doesn't end well, especially when you're talking about such talented players as what Dragon Force Alpha members are proven to be today.
Oh dear me,
and
unfortunately.
this guy over here, Brian, learning the same. Oh
Yep,
man,
just caught that brutally.
That's cold pain.
These guys have definitely got their perimeters locked down.
Let's pay homage here. Let's pay some homage to Eerie Gun Bunny Lola. If this individual hears this or sees this cast, sees this stream, and is not a member of the Hardcore League, I'd like to extend an invitation because Gun Bunny Lola is absolutely filthy. This sucker has been up to some ill, nasty work, facing off against an entire team fearlessly and continuing to push. I think that's pretty cool, man.
I think possibly we can
is,
definitely get one of our members
crazy.
of staff to shoot her a message on Xbox. Again, we're not, we're going with she. Definitely we have seen a good performance from her tonight, and I don't believe she is actually associated with either team. So definitely,
I don't think so.
I'm just staying with her for the moment, like,
Very
because you know what,
interesting.
she is PTFO on the objective, even though she's going to lose it horrendously right now. You know, this is definitely, we need some sad Hans Zimmer music, you know, this to really illustrate how awful and sad this
Eric Satie, Jim the Petty 1, I think, is the appropriate tune.
Oh, this is
right
like,
here.
This is just
you
like,
gotta give him credit.
yeah, absolutely. But I just think this is a Black Hawk Down scenario, you know, last stand situation. These guys, they know she's there, and she's just holding out on her own, waiting for those squad spawns, and they are just not coming, bless her. But right now, these guys are hunting her down. Boop is about to possibly find her, or is she going to get the kill? Oh! And she disappeared.
There he goes.
Oh, there you go, that's that,
Just absolutely disappeared.
String
Looks
theory
like she may
for
have
you.
left the server.
Yeah, string theory.
Yeah, isn't that some creepy stuff?
Yep, definitely.
Fascinating,
There you
fascinating.
go. That just proves it.
I'm gonna be
lapse.
looking for that.
Yeah.
It's true. Aliens do walk amongst us. String theory is the way. And yeah.
I think this
We're
whole
gonna- I'm
time,
gonna
by
be
the way,
looking
just sorry to interrupt, I don't think we're
ready,
actually
we're
live. I think we'll be going live possibly at the end of this next round. But this is honestly the pain that we have to go through, guys, because of the lack of RSP. And I'm not going to harp on about it because everybody knows the community is crippled without RSP. And Dice God, please, if you see this, then you know we understand you're bringing us some awesome Battlefield 5 content, and we love it, man. But you know we need RSP. This is the lifeblood of this game. Without RSP, you know, it just cripples the community. So please, let's do that. I'm going to be resetting that scoreboard at the request of Elusive. Those were just the warm-up rounds, guys. We're going to be kicking things off in actual shortly, so just bear with us. I'm just going to update that scoreboard very quickly. In the meantime, I know it's a touchy subject, and I know there's a lot of people out there that suffer with it. But guys, they're going to be dedicated just IBS. All right, it's a condition that afflicts a lot of players out there. Nobody laugh, because you know we've all got it. We've all had it at one stage. We've all had those gripes, those pains, those cramps, that flatulence. Well, it just so happens to be that Hardcore League has the very cure that you need. Check it out.
Playing with IBS has always been a struggle of mine.
You've got the cure.
But I'm not alone. Thousands of Battlefield players just like me suffer from irritable blueberry syndrome. But there is hope.
Hardcore League is a major advancement in the treatment of irritable blueberry syndrome and reduces the likelihood of encountering PTFO inhibitors. When compared to other PTFO therapies, Hardcore League has been proven to help players live significantly longer without IBS flare-ups or growth.
Hardcore League changed what I thought was possible for IBS treatment.
Ask your doctor about once daily Hardcore League and visit hardcoreleague.co for more information. Hardcore League may cause serious side effects, including elation. The most common side effects are lack of sleep, extended gaming, trouble stopping, newfound love of the game, excessive fun, and advanced PTFO.
They're going to be dedicated just on the air combat side of things. Looking forward to Battlefield 5. Fair play, absolutely outstanding. Oh my days! Oh my goodness, and he gets the two-piece, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, and there it is right there. We're moving to the top.
Oh, getting an awesome kill on Marcelo there. That was on point.
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play.
Hardcore League, the only place for competitive Battlefield.
Hello guys, and we are going live round 1, map 1, Aerodrome, Dragon Force Alpha versus AOTG, Association of Toxic Gamers, brought to you live by Hardcore League with myself, KLW, Hitman Pike, Battlefield Esports Shoutcaster. And of course, joining me this evening, guys, we have the real Dum Dum, fellow staff member at the Hardcore League, representative of Long Range Recon Patrol and head of Impulse Graphics and Designs. Guys, the real Dum Dum. Say hello, my dude.
You forgot handlebar mustache extraordinaire, because I have a bitchin' handlebar mustache. And ladies and gentlemen, with the Hardcore League and the Battlefield community, it is my absolute pleasure to, along with my good buddy KLW Hitman Pike, present to you AOTG versus Dragon Force Alpha as they get down and dirty currently on the Bravo objective, and it looks as though Dragon Force Alpha is actually taking that objective, though not without a hell of a fight from AOTG. This is some nasty stuff here, and it's what you expect to see anytime you tune in to a Hardcore League stream battle here on Battlefield 5. Now remember, we're working without an RSP at the moment, we're all aware of that, and even given that fact, we are going to bring you the illest of the ill, the best of the best, and we're going to watch these two teams just get freaking down and dirty, as I like to call it, feral as all get out. And Mr. Pike, what are you seeing going on this objective? It looks to me as though DFA's got Bravo basically pretty much in the bag.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We've seen a pretty
here.
strong game initially from DFA, coming out of the spawn, taking an initial lead onto the Bravo objective, just taking that objective actual there at the moment, just landing with Great Bunny 17901. And making use of the Esmeralda Turner, a personal favourite of mine in the Assault class. She is currently going 6 kills, sorry, he is currently going 6 kills to 1 death, and riding hard at the moment. So let's just nip along at the moment, because he's not got too much action. He was just kicking some ass right there. But let's just take a look as AOTG move up, and they now have to defend on the next objective, which of course is Charlie objective. And I believe from what we've seen of Dragon Force Alpha so far, these guys are definitely going to be bringing their A game this evening. AOTG are definitely up against it. Let's just take a look at the scoreboard quickly, guys, just to prove to you that it is almost 2 full teams. Of course, we do not have RSP, as we've just mentioned there, so we do not have full teams, unfortunately. We don't have lockdown servers. But taking a look at it, looking at Team 1, Great Bunny going 6 kills to 1 death, Verticity going 10 kills to 2 death, Kickaz 999 going 4 kills to 3 deaths. Over on Team 2, we've got Profit representing AOTG going 7 kills to 2 deaths, Nutellatron 69 going 5 kills to 4 deaths, and One Shot 4B going 3 kills to 3 deaths. And let's take a look at that action right now, because these two communities are going head to head right now over the next objective. Let's land with AOTG's Rebel Legion 94 putting a pilot into that door, possibly getting a little bit of splash damage there, but unfortunately not for him. Oh, there it goes, ladies and gentlemen, managing the splash there, getting the grenade in to back it up. Not sure whether he'll get any kills off that, but possibly so. Not even any splash right now. We've got Rebel Legion moving in and doing some damage at the moment with that C4 hits. He's backed up by his mate in the background there, and we've got Wolf of Box and AOG Revan moving up alongside of him onto Bravo objective. These guys really are pushing up hard. Not too sure whether that's the there it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we've just flipped back onto Bravo offensive, and it looks like these guys are now in a good position, getting Forrester 77 there, doing a good job with the Gavir 1-5.
You know, that was an absolutely disgusting strategy that AOTG employed in order to cap Charlie and get back to Bravo. I'm sure that you noticed what they did there when Bravo was initially taken, when DFA took that objective, and it was upon AOTG, it was on AOTG to fall back and defend their own. They didn't. They held the line at the Bravo objective, or as closely as they could, in order to deter DFA from even having the opportunity to get close. And the second that Bravo was available, AOTG split their forces, sending half to the front of the hangar and half to the back, and it looks as though that tactic was more than just a little bit successful, because look what they just did. They just locked down the Bravo objective, and now it's on them to push through this defensive line that DFA has got set up all along this hangar. And to be honest with you, I really do think that AOTG is going to push through. They're taking some deaths here. We've got DFA Vertice, I believe, was really racking up some kills, though. He's fallen down at this point. He has fallen, but AOTG is still capitalized on that initial push through Bravo, and it looks as though they may have to hold Bravo. I don't believe that they're going to be able to take this next objective, Alpha. It looks as though DFA's got the plant. I don't know. AOTG's pushing in really, really hard there, and DFA is kind of spread thin. This is going to be a tough one, though. I do think the Alpha objective... Oh, goodness. It really is up. It is up for grabs. We do have DFA coming in strong for the Alpha objective. I do not think the AOTG is going to be able to get it, but you never know. This is Battlefield. Things can change in a moment's notice, and AOTG...
Oh! Sorry to interrupt you there. That was an incredible shot by Assassin 9081. He was very patient with that shot, just lay down in a perfect position, unfortunately going down to AOTG's Lone Wolf there. But, dude, I do apologize. I just had to get my Oh My Days moment in there, because that was incredible. Looking at these guys right now, they are pushing up incredibly effectively.
Oh my days. How did they do that? How did they do that? Look at that. They took it. They took the Alpha objective. I did not think that was possible. It looked as though DFA had that in the bag. And AOTG said, I do not freaking think so. Pushed them right off, and we're seeing one hell of a fight over the Alpha objective. It is back and forth. It was DFA, then it was AOTG, now it's DFA. What is going on, Pike?
It's a proper flip-flop situation,
disgusting.
But that's awesome to see. That's what we want to see right here. And you're right, that is a sweaty, disgusting, gritty situation right now that we are facing between Dragon Force Alpha and AOTG. Two incredibly well-met teams. These guys right now, we're seeing a pretty good front line on representative of AOTG, just pushing out from the aerodrome. But looking at it, DFA have a pretty solid hold. They have the high ground on Alpha objective. That is giving them the advantage, and they are definitely making use of that advantage. Of course, guys, you are watching Dragon Force Alpha going up against Association of Toxic Gamers here at the Hardcore League. This is just some incredible gameplay we are watching. Landing with Wolf of Box right now, making use of the Thompson M19, and let's see where he's going to take that right now. Managing the, beautiful headshot there on Ethan, which is a really good job for him, because Ethan is an on-point player, and we might be able to get you some stats on him a little bit later, but this guy is going, there he goes! Oh my days, and he absolutely destroys it before getting taken out there by Greg Brownie. Wow, that was incredible.
That is Battlefield, ladies and gents. That is Hardcore League Battlefield. AOTG being forced back into the hangar. They've got to hold this objective yet again. But I'm telling you what, I think once they cap... Oh, God. Look at DFA. Look at this. Look at this, Pike. They are not messing around.
Ali just went down
hard. I like to call that the murder ball.
Right?
They are not messing around. Look at this. No, not at all. But freaking holy God. AOTG, man, they've got an answer for them.
This
This
is
is a hell
one
of a
hell
match right
of an
here.
assault right now. We're seeing from Dragon Force Alpha on the outside. Dum Dum, I am just blown away. They have just wiped out
Yeah, right.
AOTG's flank defense here. The right flank to be specific. And they do have a Vanguard in the background there ready to respond. But looking at it, I'm just going to land with Pyromaniac getting the one piece there with his STG. Just incredible to see, guys. We are just seeing some dramatic... Oh my days, there he goes, getting the free piece! There it is on Lone Wolf and Newman. Wow, just incredible.
beast.
He definitely deserves that golden STG. Firing and missing there, unfortunately. Looks like he's changing up tact, possibly going for a flank here. That is definitely a sensible maneuver. A Battlefield esports player that stays alive is one that is willing to be dynamic and mobile. You have to change up your flanks, you have to
Absolutely.
change up your lanes, you have to change up your approaches. He's going to take it steady. What is he thinking? He's going for the hit there with the frag grenade. Unfortunately, I think that was a trade, or was it? No, it was not. He's managed the... He's onto the 5-piece now, if I'm not mistaken. Just incredible gameplay that we are seeing from Pyromaniac
Animal.
representing Dragon Force Alpha. These guys are just on point right now. They are definitely going to be providing us with those all too amazing clipping moments. There it goes. Pyromaniac going down to King Frimpong. And we're just landing in with Killbox as he again goes down to King Frimpong, who is doing a heck of a lot of damage right now. So we're going to land with him for the moment. I do believe he is one of our free agents out there, so possibly well worth getting in touch with, guys. If we've got any team leaders in the chat right now, don't forget, if you see any blueberries in the match and you think they might suit your or fit your team's dynamic, then get in touch with them. This is your opportunity to showcase your team, your community, and get your name out there. Let's just stick with King Frimpong at the moment. He's just holding out nice and secure for the minute. But it looks like these guys are possibly about to take a lot of fire. Big Brownie in the background there, making use of the armor to really slice into AOTG's rear rank flank defense. And he's doing a quite effective job there of pinning them down. But it looks like they are rallying one or two assaults. But right now we are seeing DFA infantry make use of that armor cover and valiantly move across that open ground. Real Ethan going down there, unfortunately, to one
There
shot.
it is.
Yeah, there it is indeed.
I'll tell you what, and you know, we're seeing some really intelligent gameplay here as well. If you're, I know you were seeing this here when they were fighting through the objective here, through the hangar, and Alpha became available. DFA did an incredible job of keeping AOTG contained near the Bravo objective while sending nothing but a squad. All DFA had to do was send one squad back to the objective to get the cap while they left, what, 1-2 scouts as overwatch across the dried up riverbed? That's all they had to do. Look how successful it was. Yes, it left the Bravo objective open to AOTG because DFA did have to pull some of their forces back down to the Alpha objective in order to hold that cap, but it scored them that many points. It got them that much more points, and it held the AOTG back that much longer, and now they have to fight over the Bravo objective again. If AOTG wants to take this game, they're going to have to figure DFA out. They're going to have to split just as quickly as DFA does. DFA is doing an incredible job of sending of splitting their forces, so they've always got an answer everywhere on the field. And that is crucial.
I just have to step
in
there. We have
everything.
We have an incredible flank here by AOTG at the moment. They almost just got wiped off that position there, but one of the, I think it was Jar Frisk, who's just getting revived at the moment by Karma Donkey, team leader for AOTG. These guys really are on point as a squad at the moment. They almost went down, they almost got squad wiped, but teamwork saw them through it. And you're right, dude, the level of intelligent gameplay that we are seeing at the moment is absolutely fantastic to see. These guys really are on point this evening, and it has to be said, you know, this is what happens when you get two well-balanced teams. You know, no one wants a round where someone gets absolutely wiped out. It makes it really hard to shoutcast, but at the end of the day, we understand it happens. But these guys right here are just delivering so many incredible moments. Just check out this advance at the moment by AOTG onto onto Alpha Objective.
Wow.
Again, DFA holding the high ground. We're seeing almost, again, a flip-flop situation. Dum Dum mentioned it earlier. And look at that. That is the killing zone right there. You just do not want to get caught in this alleyway that you see AOTG in at the moment. There is so many positions that you can take fire. We've got Kickass 999 getting a beautiful little flank there. He's just gone and cleaned out. Is he going to be able to clean up and finish it? It does look like he has. Oh my days, that was incredible. Making use of the smoke before pushing up and getting into the grill of his enemy. He managed to get Wolf a box, but it looks like Jaffrisk coming in there, managing to take him out. That was an incredible moment, guys. Don't forget to hit those clips, guys, because we want these moments to be considered for our monthly top 5 clips of, yeah, so don't forget to hit that
Absolutely.
clip. All right, look
We're
at this at the
definitely
moment.
seeing some clip-worthy play here too. Absolutely. You saw AOTG right there. You saw what they were up to on that Alpha objective. You saw they had one squad on the east, one squad on the west, and they left their main force right up the middle. And had they survived, they would have had DFA in a pincer right there on the Alpha objective. Would have just crushed them right through. However, as you said, these are two incredibly well-matched teams, and they both have an answer for each other. It's on the edge of your seat kind of gunplay here too. It's back and forth, flip and flop.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
really
hard to pick
is.
a winner, truly.
It really is.
Look at this tide.
I mean, possibly, I think definitely. No, I don't know. It's honestly, it's hard to say. I don't know which way it's going to go.
Yeah.
You can't say. All right, but you know, we were just covering the flag there, and we were just seeing some incredible gameplay. Again, guys, you really want to stay away from this basin here. It's not your friend. Get that high ground, get it early, get the flank round to the right here, or the left, sorry, just where Pyromaniac is, and approach it from that way. But honestly, this little basin right here, it is just an absolute killing field. And it has caused AOTG to definitely trip over on their main offense at the moment. But you know what? Fair play to both these teams. It is just absolutely on point at the moment. Just covering Miss Rockstar. She is on Alpha Objective on the offensive side, putting them shots downrange with the BFV 5-4. If I'm not mistaken, and wow, that is just some really good shooting right there. Going down though to Killbox for DFA, just landing with Wolf of Box at the moment, and this guy, you know, alongside his teammates, really doing a good job there. He's going 17 kills to 11 deaths, but going down to Big Brownie. This is just, you know, real flip and fill right now, guys. These guys are on point. Kickass 999 going 28 kills to 11 deaths. That is just incredible to see, and oh my days, he just got taken out by NutellaTron69, who we've seen some pretty awesome gameplay from as well. Currently going 12 kills to 14 deaths, getting taken out by Mamboot there. Let's just take a look at that wider screen right now and see how the overall objective is looking. Alpha Objective could be going in favor of AOTG, but it looks like DFA are in a very good position to push forward. Right now, the only thing I really think DFA are struggling for is medics. I don't see a single DFA medic on the field right now, and you know me, dude, I am an absolute martyr to the medic class. So, you know, that is disappointing to see, and that is something that could really let Dragon Force Alpha down, because at the end of the day, what I do see is at least some medics on the AOTG side. Guys, please, for the love of God, you've got to have medics on the field. Get your medics out.
Amen to that. Amen to that. That no joke. That's an absolute. I can't think of a more essential role. And you know, that may be considered an opinion. Sure, fine. That's my opinion. You have to freaking have your medics. Period. If you don't have them present, look what you have happen. You've got people laying there dead, not coming back in the game, and then AOTG is able to overwhelm the Alpha objective. However, every single time I think I'm about to say, and look at that, there we go, AOTG is taking it, here comes DFA with a response. It really is anyone's game, and it's different. I've never really seen a situation quite like this where it's back and forth so frequently. I can't call it, and it feels weird, you know.
And what would be interesting, guys, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say in the chat, to be honest, because obviously there's a lot of experience there in the chat. You guys have either spectated or been involved in a lot of matches, so tell us what you think, what you feel from these two teams, how they've performed. Currently, at the moment, with AOTG, Dill Shies 91, and he's putting a lot of effective shots fired downrange on Alpha from Alpha Objective, and it looks like AOTG just took the objective there, so they'll be moving on to the bomb sites. DFA currently on the defensive at the moment. We're seeing a few more medics on the field, so it looks like they've possibly taken our advice. And looking at it, Alpha and Bravo are the 2 bomb sites that they will need to defend. Already, we are seeing a stringent attack by AOTG, just landing with Vertice. There you go. Finally got your name right.
That's what
I do
I'm going with,
apologise.
Vertice.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm sure we'll be corrected if we're incorrect at some point. I bet you.
We usually are.
And I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah, we like to get the players' names
we want
right.
to know our players.
Yeah, absolutely. This is all about you guys, the community. So definitely.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
Boy, I'll tell you what. All right, just covering Wolf Box at the moment, who is just somehow managing to survive this artillery strike. It is just very cinematic to see right now. He's just holding out there with the M19, doing a good job of it right now as well, getting those revives in place, and definitely a good one for the team. That is so important right there, the gameplay that we are seeing.
Ooh, we had DFA's Void Ops up in the watchtower watching over the Alpha bomb and was getting some nice kills off over on AOTG. I didn't see who took him out, but they did so with what looked to be either a Panzerfaust or some kind of a rocket. It could have been the tank, and either which way, that was kind of a Saving Private Ryan moment, and it did not feel good for Mr. Void Ops. But, you know, you got to give him props for laying that lane down and keeping the high ground fire pouring in as AOTG just overwhelms the Bravo bomb.
Yeah,
looks
there
like they're
we
getting
see
a plant.
it.
Who do we have planning here?
Oh, damn, no, Pyromaniac has something to say about that, though, coming in and managing to get the defuse as well as the 2-piece. That was just incredible. Looks like nearby medic and Karma Donkey just coming in and proving my point about how essential medic class are during the competitive events. And it looks like these guys in a good position to defuse, to plant the bomb again. They've got a good defensive perimeter right now, and there it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Alpha bomb going off in the background there, taking quite a lot of members with it, and that is a win for AOTG. Round 1, map 1. Congratulations to them. I am blown away. I am
What a game.
blown away.
Yeah.
Blown away.
To say the least. What a game. And you know that final plant there, Pyro's defense of that bomb, you know he knew, right? You know he knew that he was screwed.
Right?
You know it. You know he's like, well, yeah, I'll tell you what, Bobby, I'll put up a fight, but in the end, I'm getting put the hell down. But fight he did.
Oh, dude,
Fight
I mean, we just saw so
he managed
many...
To, he killed, 2, 3 people there,
Yeah.
got the defuse, and then I believe it was Karma Donkey, it got the final plant on that Bravo bomb. I think it was Karma Donkey that got it. And then what I really think was outstanding gameplay, you know, typically when you see one of the bombs get planted, you'll see the whole team take off for the other one. But what we saw AOTG do there was they held back, 4 or 5 players and kept them near that bomb. They took the death, you know, they stayed by the bomb and got blown up with it, as opposed to allowing DFA to get anywhere close to it while the rest of the AOTG dealt with the Alpha bomb.
No.
That's good stuff. You know,
Right.
that shows communication and field intelligence, as our good friend, who was it that I was talking to? PG Lyons coined that term, field IQ, I believe, in an interview we had done a few months back, and that was AOTG just demonstrated quite a bit of that. So did DFA. Don't get me wrong, they had some incredibly good plays.
Some good moments.
That was a back and forth match if ever I've seen one.
Definitely, that
Period.
was a lot of flip and flop
That
right
was
there.
good
I think we
stuff.
commented on it quite a lot during the event. We got Rick Shea coming in with that subscription, my dude. Thank you so much. That is very, very kind of you, and the Hardcore League salute you. Or salute you.
Man, I twist my mustache tips to you, sir, and that gives you good luck for, I think it's like 48 days or something. When a weird guy twists his handlebar mustache, that gives you good luck.
Yeah, no,
So,
definitely. It's
Thanks for the subscription, my man. My friend.
Alright, and I think we're going to be kicking back off. Yes, we are, ladies and gentlemen. Arras, my personal favourite map. We're in the lovely French countryside. AOTG versus Dragon Force Alpha, kicking things off straight away. Dragon Force Alpha out of that spawn, making a good break for Bravo there. And we're seeing a very good similar break by AOTG. So these teams are out for blood right now. Just going to land with Karma Donkey. Just to take the moment to shout out for Karma Donkey. Karma Donkey is team leader of AOTG and one of the gentlemen involved in getting tonight organised, so we want to take the moment to thank him, as we do all our team leaders and our staff working behind the scenes to make these events possible, guys, for you, the community. A lot of work goes on, but it's fun work, we enjoy it, it's our passion, and you know, that's why we say you, the community, are our passion. Right now, Karma Donkey doing a good job, not getting any kills just yet, but he's moving in possibly for the revive, very sensibly getting the smoke down. Oh my days, he could be getting, and he gets it, yeah, pickaxe in the face from Pyro. Oh my days, that was brutal. Let's just stick with Pyro for the minute here, because Pyro has been an exceptionally good player, providing us with some really dramatic moments. Oh yeah, absolutely. Look at him there, he's now on the 4-piece. Backing up there, sorry, my apologies, now on the 3-piece with his STG. Oh, and there he goes, going down to AOTG's Lone Wolf, who himself is not to be messed with from what we've seen during tonight's round. And let's just see if we can land on someone without them dying. Alright, Maboop at the moment going 0 kills to 1 death. And he is making use of the Thompson, backing up Anarchy. These guys taking a lot of shots inbound at the moment. Not too sure what that is, but it's doing significant damage to the structure behind them. These guys need to be careful and maybe consider reducing themselves. Oh, there we go. He manages to get the hit on AOG Revan. Are we going to see another hit there? Because there was another AOTG in the background. He's backed up at the moment by his squad mates. They do recognise the situation.
He's getting run down.
Oh, it does look like, yeah, let's go take a look at that main road, because if I'm not mistaken, I just saw some armour. Yes, I did. We're watching Dill Cheese at the moment, 91. He's pushing up with the Tiger, making very prudent use of it right now. He doesn't want to get pushed up too quickly. He's got Karma Donkey trying to put some shots downrange on him, and these guys just, oh no, my apologies, Karma's putting the repairs in before he gets any more hits there. You've got to be careful with your armor, guys. You don't want to be taking too many hits. But just looking at it, we've got Pyro in the background putting some long-range shots down there, and that is just incredible to see. Yes, he is. He's got the 6-pounder at the moment, so potentially able to do some good damage, but we will see from their performance. He's managing to get some good shots there. Oh, he's taken a hit from the Tiger. Don't forget, guys, if he takes hits from the Tiger, he will go down quickly. He's also flank side on, and that is not a good idea when you're in a going up against the Tiger. Just to explain, guys, if you're fighting another tank, you need to put yourself head on to that tank. They will destroy your side armor. The strongest armor is at the front, the weakest armor is at the back. And the sides, you know, if you're at your angle, you'll get a ricochet. And oh, there it goes. We're just looking at second Tiger going down there on Alpha Objective, leaving AOTG with only their infantry to defend right now. We've got Void Oops going down there to Karma Donkey. Karma Donkey, team leader for AOTG, putting those shots down range, and oh my days, that was incredible. These guys just really performing, committing those war crimes, the genocide that we are seeing right now. It brings a tear to the eye. We're seeing a contact, these guys going up against each other. Pyromaniac sliding in, getting Rebel Legion, unfortunately getting taken out just after Wolf of Box and Tron putting shots down range, but it looks like Tron's taken a hit there, and Wolf has backed off from the revive. He's decided to do some triage. This is excellent to see. Wolf doing the triage on the guys right there. He knows his stuff as a medic. There he goes for the, is he going to get it? Yes, he is. He manages the 2-piece, and that is exactly how us medics do things out on the field, guys. We always go for the critically wounded before we go for the walking wounded, and that was amazing to see. Oh my days. And guys, just to mention as well,
days is right, man. Look at this. This is beautiful.
If you want to see, sorry to do that on you there, Dum Dum, but of course, myself and Dum Dum recently wrote an article, Paramedic's Perspective to the Battlefield Medic Class. It's on the Hardcore League team portal. Check out hlteams.com. I'm sure one of our lovely mods will put up a link in the chat. And go have a look. Take a look at the article, guys. It's really interesting. I'm a paramedic in real life. And this game has influenced me in many ways, including I did actually mention in my CV for university that I play Battlefield and how it's improved my teamwork and my coordination. We're about to see an awesome kill there. Was that a kill? No, it wasn't. Unfortunately, just managed to take himself out there. But guys, check it out, hlteams.com. All right, let's just take a look at this Bravo.
I really hope that you guys knew that article was fascinating. I had no idea, and it was really cool to get that perspective, that real world perspective on how it translates to the game. Fascinating stuff, absolutely. It was good to get to know you a little bit better too, via your real world experience and a very well written article. But yes, anyway, sorry fellas, ladies and gentlemen, back to the action, and the action is on the Bravo objective, and what we're seeing here is what I would call a knockdown drag out fight, as AOTG and DFA are just in the mix. They're in the houses, they're in the streets, they're fighting through the fields. It is back and forth. They both want this objective, and by God, they're going to do whatever it takes to get it. And one thing I will comment on is we do see a lot more medic action, speaking of medics, going on with AOTG, and I kind of have a feeling that that's going to help them potentially take this objective, though I will say it does appear as though DFA very well may have them in the gun game area right here on this objective. It seems as though DFA is doing a hell of a good job keeping them off of this flag. Now, yes, AOTG does have more kills, they have a better KD spread as a whole within their team in this current match, but DFA is not letting them take this objective, and that really is impressive when you compare the stats. AOTG's top player right now, Profit XSG, he's coming in with a 14-6 spread versus DFA's top player, KTR Anarchy, with a spread of 8-3. So AOTG's got the better spread. They're getting more kills and fewer deaths, but somehow DFA is still keeping the fight, still taking the fight to him, still managing to retain and hold these objectives and push AOTG back. And my God, that's crazy.
Yeah,
it really is crazy. And
really
you know
is.
how they're doing that is tactics. It's the tactics. It's the teamwork. It's incredible.
Dude, I'm blown away right now. Just landing with Kickass 999. We have seen some consistently strong play from that particular player this evening. He is definitely a PTFO medic, getting the revives in right, left, and center. Unfortunately, he got swung down there not long after I landed on him. Hope to land on him in a little bit. But just again, with great bunny at the moment, making use of the Ribby rolls, taking significant fire down range right now. Could definitely do with some squad support, which looks like it's coming inbound in the form of squad mates and blueberries. So definitely interesting to see where this particular firefight goes. These guys are definitely assaulting hard onto Alpha objective. Let's just take a look at that top-down perspective and see how the lie of the land is, because right now AOTG are on the defensive. They have a pretty strong defense at the head of this bridge, and looks like DFA are coming in strength from that left-hand side of the road there. This could be a crucial part of the match right here. If AOTG bust them back onto Bravo objective, it could swing back onto DFA's home objectives. But right now, DFA fighting an offensive game, of course losing match one, round one, but they're taking a look at this. They are coming back hard right now. AOTG and DFA
no joke.
performing absolutely on point. Let's just take a look at this right flank here, because we are seeing some contacts going right, left, and center. Let's see if we can land on someone we haven't landed on before here for the moment. There we go. We'll land on Lone Wolf here for a minute.
We're starting to really see AOTG right here with that last push, with that defense of that last objective, and this current push back to the middle objective here. We're starting to see them get A, potentially a little bit pissed off, and B, they're starting to really come together. We're seeing a strong frontal push. We've got a nice line across the map, but they're being smart and sneaky and sending their armor, or sorry, that's, yeah, they've got their armor coming up the middle road. They were trying to keep them held back, I believe, at the church. So AOTG's tactic, it appears to be to me, was to throw them off guard a little bit and then hit them with a full frontal assault, not in the form of a murder ball, but by spreading that line and kind of sweeping in the left and right flanks, almost kind of like a horseshoe, if you will, pushing back towards that Bravo objective and just absolutely overwhelming it. And it looks to me as though that's gonna be pretty effective for him, though DFA, they are not to be messed with close quarters. Oh my god, they are just disgusting when it comes to these close quarter fights.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
AOTG is really struggling to keep them when they're this close. You gotta hand it to DFA. These boys and girls are freaking scrappers, man.
Yeah, no,
Plain
they
and
really
simple.
are. I mean, check it out right now. We're just seeing incredible close combat action between the buildings. What's left of the buildings, because right now these buildings are taking massive hits.
Yeah, no joke.
From
Just
AOTG's
destroyed.
armor across the river there. Yeah, absolutely, just decimation right there. Let's just take a look with
It's Battlefield, baby.
Yeah, that's Battlefield, baby. Joe, you're hot. All right, let's just take a look with these guys on this right flank at the moment. It looks like we've got some action from AOTG Wolf of Box going down there, unfortunately, to Vartisi. And, yeah, these guys, unfortunately, just got wiped out. The Dragon Force Alpha holding the high ground, but it looks like AOTG are just slipping in. This little push right here, guys, we're just watching. These guys are moving up on point together. We've got Nutellatron and 69. We've got Wolf of Box, and we've got a couple of other guys. We've got, where are these guys? Yeah, one
Cali
shot.
Boy Sarge, 831.
Yeah. These guys are
hanging
locking
out
it
in
down
there.
right now. This could be a
Oh, but
possible
here comes
swing
DFA
flag.
in force.
Told you it happened, dude.
Look from the church. Oh boy, they're coming in from that church, and they're coming in thick and heavy. And AOTG's only got the Bravo objective by halfway. This is still anyone's fight, man. This. I tell you what, this has got to be two of my favorite teams to watch fight, and I've never seen DFA play anybody.
Yeah.
I am blown the hell away by what I am seeing.
Oh wow,
I
that
can't
was
remember
just
last time I saw
brutal.
such
Sorry
an
to
even
interrupt
match.
you there. This is just, oh wow. That was crazy. Anarchy just
man.
went in and just got some crazy free priests. He was killing a dude that was reviving someone. It was brutal. Honestly, I'm sure there's like some kind of law against that, but you know what? No. It's anything
Call
goes.
the UN.
Battlefield
Call the
Esports
UN.
hosted by Hardcore League, and no, you can commit as many war crimes, as many atrocities as you want. That was brutal. Just going to cover. No, they will not. Just going to cover Nutella Tron 69 at the moment, making use of the STG 44. Definitely a popular weapon we're seeing here on the competitive scene, and damn, he's going to put some good shots down range. Currently going 10 kills to 10 deaths, making his way backing up Lone Wolf AOTG in the 12 o'clock there. And looks like Lone Wolf's got some contact right flank. These guys in a good position to support each other, showing good squad formation, but they are in a sticky predicament. They could get caught out very easily from their left flank. They don't have the high ground. They're fighting uphill at the moment. They do have to watch that. They need to make use of their smoke. They need to make use of their cover, and they need to use unison fire to piggyback their way up. Otherwise, they're going to risk going down. And there we go. Great Bunny going down to Nutellatron 69. Tron going in now for the fire grenade, not getting any hits off that grenade, and he unfortunately gets taken out there by Stone. Goes 15. Oh my days. And I'm just gonna, yeah, here's my buddy Kickass 999, and he looks like he's getting those revives in right, left and center. A man who really understands the importance of a decent PTFO medic. Let's see what he has to say, and it looks like, no, he's gone down to Newman. I'm just going to stick with him for the moment. No, we're going to be moving on to AOTG's Wolf of Box, who in turn just got a frag grenade downrange doing 66 damage.
We have some smart gameplay going on here, Pike. No freaking joke. So I'm staying in the overhead first, right? I'm hanging out in the overhead map, and I am keeping an eye on. I'm looking out for squad movements. That's what I'm looking for here. I'm trying to see how each team plays.
Absolutely.
And no, I'm not doing that, so I know what to do the next time my team plays. I'm not saying nothing like that. But no, in all seriousness, my favorite part of watching teams like this go at each other is seeing how the team as a whole responds to any given situation. And besides the fact that we're seeing back and forth and back and forth and back and forth on the same objective, which is insane, by the way, you don't see that very often. These teams, both of them, they're changing their tactics each time. You might not realize that right away when you're watching first person or you're hopping into the overhead for a minute here or there. But when you really pay, for instance, right now, you've got AOTG pushing a squad hard left flank while BFA is entirely focused mid-map because they think that all of AOTG is pushing up the middle. Well, they are dead ass wrong. Look at the flank AOTG is pulling off. AOTG means business, AOTG learns, AOTG adapts, and they are freaking overcoming. But I'll tell you what, man,
these guys again.
DFA is not going to give this objective up. This is disgusting.
I think these guys, absolutely, these guys at the moment, they're just split off into two horns and they are just approaching different sides. We've got the outer right side flank at the moment backed up by Dilshai's 91 in the armor, absolutely committing sacrilege on Dragon Force Alpha's right flank here. And just looking at the left flank, their infantry is locking it down with that, yeah, just incredible close formation there, demonstrating how important it is to work as one squad. So I'm just going to cover Rebel Legion 94 here for a moment, representing Association of Toxic Gamers, making use of the STG 44. Again, that is an incredibly popular weapon that we are seeing here on the competitive scene. Again, he is an assault right now, pushing up across the street, backed up by his buddies, and looks like he's having a good round here, going 17 kills to 10 deaths, almost getting taken out there by that fire grenade, and looks like he's got some rounds to put down range, taking out Forrester before getting taken out himself by Anarchy. These guys are now also in a position of advantage as they can pretty much stop AOTG's assault across the map here. This is it. It's an incredibly hard map to take. It's incredibly hard objective to take, and I think we're seeing that right now because they seem to keep getting pushed back to their home flag. I don't know, we might see a different game right now, but DFA are holding religiously on this objective.
You know, I've been sitting here wondering, what would I do were I in this? Okay, so if I were on the ground with my squad, what would my squad orders be if I were on AOTG's side and I was getting frustrated because they just kept taking that flag? And you know what? My answer would be the same thing that AOTG keeps trying, but what the hell are you going to do when DFA has an answer to every single thing? Like, for instance, that left flank AOTG damn near pulled off. It was just so beautiful. And DFA pops up and says, well, I tell you what, I'm going, no, I don't think so. We're not going to do that. I'm going, yeah, we're just going to put you down. I'm going, what the hell do you do? In all honesty, what are you going to do? When you're facing up against a team that's got an answer for everything you bring to the table, man, you adapt and overcome, you get mad, and you just push forward, and that's what we're seeing here.
Yeah, no,
it's incredible.
absolutely.
Only in Battlefield, and only in the hardcore league. Period. So I have not seen this anywhere else.
We have seen one thing that we have seen. One thing that we have seen right here is, you know, Charlie objective. Wow, we're here. We finally got to the church. AOTG have managed to get pushed through. Bravo onto Charlie, and right now we're seeing the provisional sort of strike force moving in. Oh my days, that was almost a close shot onto the rooftop there. These guys doing an incredibly savage maneuvering right now, making use of the AT rounds to do some damage to that church rooftop, denying it to the enemy, because if they maintain that high ground, they are going to be able to do incredible damage to the troops on the ground level. So let's just cover these guys at the moment. They are pushing up absolutely in unison, taking out their contacts to the left, and it looks like the church is now pretty much clear. DFA look to be holding at the moment, but it is not a solid hold. These guys are coming at them right, left and center. They are definitely performing their best. They split off their assault into two teams, the front door and the rectory door at the side of the church.
Ooh.
And,
the destruction.
Oh, wow, look at that. That was just incredible, guys. Check out that roof caving in right there. You would not want to be underneath that. All right, we're seeing AOTG bust through that front door, unfortunately taking heavy casualties as they do. Guys, this is some of the most intense Battlefield esports that you can see. Only the hardcore league can really provide it.
Making one of the most disgusting plays I have ever seen. Sorry, I did
No, you're
not.
good. Let's see if I can land on him.
Oh my god, this is why I love Battlefield. Well, he's super dead, but you know what? He went down like a freaking boss, let me tell you. He got a nice 2, 3, maybe 4 piece over here by jumping out of a window and just going abso-freaking-lutely ham on AOTG.
Absolutely.
Killing Prophet. And it's Vertice, who else did he murder? Nutella? I mean, just went to town. That was disgusting. I'm sorry.
Right?
That got Dum a little,
excited. You got a little bit moist there, didn't you, buddy? You got a little bit moist. I can hear it. Boy, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, man,
beat you to it.
That was some good stuff,
All right.
man. That's some good. This is good. I like this.
So right now, just covering verticity. Oh god, first I had it. Come on, Pike, work with me. Vertice, yeah, Vertice. All right, we've got Vertice going.
Well,
23 kills.
Bill, for God's sakes.
23 kills to 17 deaths right now, pushing out right, left, and center, getting those kills with the M19. Unfortunately, getting taken out by Dill Shy's 91. Those kills were just wow, absolutely on point. And right now it looks like AOTG onto their back foot right now as they defend Bravo objective. This has just been some incredible back and forth we've seen between the two communities, but looks like AOTG in a pretty strong position here. Let's see how they get on. We've got Quit Xbox Forever going down there, taking a hit unfortunately from Ethan, who has been an incredibly strong player throughout. And we'll definitely action fact. There he is. Let's try and land on Ethan for the moment as he gets the two-piece there, ladies and gentlemen. Currently going 28 kills to 23 deaths. Definitely getting down and gritty. This is one heck of a sweaty player right here. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. He is just lapping up the other team, making absolute meat of their... Oh, there it goes. Unfortunately, getting taken down by Wolf of Box there. But wow, what an incredible streak we saw that, guys. That was on point. Just landing in with Jar Frisk 13 at the moment. Jar, again, has been someone we've seen quite a lot of over the last few hours, and I look forward to seeing what he's going to be performing for us right now. Look at that, getting the one piece of Big Brownie before getting taken out by Great Bunny. Great Bunny. Landing Great Bunny. Oh, I've got feedback. Alright, so just check Great Bunny right now. Doing a good job. Gets Dill Shies. If I'm not mistaken, Dill Shies must have jumped out to the tank because I did not see a vehicle destroy there at all. And there he goes, getting the two-piece, ladies and gentlemen. 20 kills to 16 deaths, representing Dragon Force Alpha. Absolutely lighting it up. This is just so great to see. And Bunny, you are on point at the moment. Oh my days, going down to King Fring Pong, who himself has been a particularly on point player, doing a bit of splash damage there. Not too sure who it was he was aiming at, but just nipping on here. Let's just cover Justice. We haven't seen too much Justice up to date, but he has been definitely on point, going 25 kills to 21 deaths with a squad score of 7,607. He is definitely PTFO, making use of the assault class at the moment. And wow, he's just locking down Charlie Objective, doing a really good job of it. There we go, on Wolfbox, getting that flank. That's definitely one for the flank bank here, ladies and gentlemen. Is this going to be an Oh My Days moment? If he hits that button,
yeah,
it is going to be an Oh My Days moment. Oh, it was an assist, but that was close.
That's where she goes sometimes. That's where he goes sometimes. That hell of a play. Hell of a play. And we did just see a Staghound get absolutely desecrated. I'm gonna say annihilated, but what happened to it was unmentionable. It was feral in nature, and I don't think it's the kind of thing that you should discuss amongst children and things of that sort. It's very dirty. Let's just say that Staghound failed.
Make you moist?
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
You can say that. I feel quite bad
these
for that
teams make me
Staghound,
moist.
and, a little aroused, yeah. That's okay to say.
Taken out there, Miss Rockstar.
Maniacs.
Mixed Rockstar getting taken out by Anarchy on Charlie Objective. Prophet SG, this guy has been on point. 40 kills, ladies and gentlemen, to 12 deaths. That there is a bloody good Battlefield esports player. This guy, we're going to be seeing a lot of good things from him, and there he goes. Is he going to make it 41? Yes, he is, ladies and gentlemen. Battlefield esports fans, I think we possibly have our man of the match. Oh my days, it looks like we possibly have ourselves a crash as well. So I do apologize about that, guys. Is it going to be a solid crash, or is it going to be a loose crash? I think that is a solid crash right there, guys. Bear with me. I'm just going to reset things, and we'll be back in. So, wow.
Well, I'll go ahead and keep you posted as a radio announcer style kind of guy. Or not, because that's
hard to
pretty old
keep
school.
up.
But right when you crashed, or right when we had that crash right there, it looks like DFA decided to completely annihilate AOTG's hold on the Charlie objective, that flag started turning so quickly it wasn't even funny. But AOTG is coming back in. They are regaining their foothold on the Charlie objective. It's still a disgusting fight, and mostly because we have DFA. What is this guy's name? That's a lot of stuff going on there. CJH Justice 1 hanging out upstairs in the church, just raining pain down on AOTG. However, he has been absolutely annihilated. AOTG is taking that flag, though DFA is moving in, oh my god, in absolute force. Okay, they've got their whole team moving in from the same avenue of approach, getting right on that objective. AOTG still has a firm grip on it. But DFA, they're letting them know they're not going to take it all that easily. I don't know, AOTG's putting up one hell of a fight. I think it's going to go to AOTG. It looks like they're going to cap that. Yes, they have captured the Charlie objective. Now, can they hold it just a moment longer? We've got DFA stacking up on the back. AOTG Lone Wolf absolutely annihilating Forrester 77, as well as Joshua Puddle. He's been turned into a people puddle. That probably didn't tickle. We've got DFA Real Mythic Ethan getting crushed. Not sure by whom, but he got crushed in valiant manner because he was standing and holding all on his lonesome against the full force of AOTG as they barrel forward to absolutely annihilate the Alpha objective, and they've already got that bomb planted. Holy freaking crap, folks. This is insane. This is insane. AOTG's got a firm hold on the Alpha bomb. We've got Real Mythic Ethan coming in to eradicate that and defuse that bomb. Will he get it? No, he won't, because he has been murdered dead. AOTG keeping a firm hold on it. That bomb's going to blow. Yep, there it goes. The Alpha bomb has blown. DFA, you guys better pull back. You better get on the Bravo. We've already got Karma Donkey planning on the Bravo objective. Dude, Karma Donkey was planning versus an entire freaking squad of DFA, and he was able to do so. He didn't get the plant, but he damn near did, and he was able to do so almost all on his lonesome because he had cover from afar by AOTG's own Dill Shiz. I imagine that's supposed to be Dill Shizzle 91 in the Tiger Tank, which is a flame because he took a hell of a beating. But nonetheless, we do have a solid plant on the Bravo bomb, and AOTG has just overwhelmed it. There is no way DFA is going to come across that field and take that bomb back. I just cannot see it happening.
We're seeing it happen,
They're
though.
making a valiant effort to do so. They're trying. But AOTG, that's a smart play by AOTG. They've made a strong, solid line across that bomb, and there she goes.
Look at that baby go. Wow, that was dramatic,
There
ladies and gentlemen. You saw it here at Hardcore League.
Absolutely.
So, guys, I do
Oh, and now I've
apologize
got to crash, sir.
about that. Oh, that's the way she goes. Yeah, guys, so I do apologize. Unfortunately, we're not above crashes here at the Hardcore League. They do happen from time to time. But hopefully it's one of the things that DICE can get ironed out, along with getting us RSP and all that for shizzles. But guys, this has been an amazing 2 rounds right here. DFA coming in there hard, and AOTG taking that win again, if I'm not mistaken, now going 2 wins to 0 losses. So let's just throw on an update on the scoreboard there, guys. Let us know in the chat, who do you think is going to take it, guys, because we've seen strong gameplay from both teams. Super strong gameplay. So let's see what happens with it, guys. I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say, what your thoughts are. Let us know in the chat who you think's going to be taking this. In the meantime, guys, we're going to check out some of our infomercials that we have here. Check it out, guys. Do you guys remember Incursions? I certainly do. You guys might. It was the official tournament held by Hardcore League and Battlefield. Check it out.
Seeing a lot of love for LRRP in the chat, so they think they are going to win. LRRP for the win.
Okay, guys, here we are for round 3. Map 3, ladies and gentlemen. These guys kicking things off. DFA Dragon Force Alpha versus AOTG, Association of Toxic Gamers. My apologies. Right, at the moment we are seeing a strong assault here from Dragon Force Alpha, who are pushing up into AOTG's position with no mercy right now. We were just saying between rounds, these guys have just been taking absolute chunks out of each other this evening. I'm just going to cover Nearby Medic because I think this guy needs a shout out. He has been absolute PTFO this evening, coming in there with 1 kill to 0 deaths. We are going to see amazing things from him shortly, making use of the EMP. He is definitely going to be an absolute savage to watch out for. Really, there it is, getting the revives there, guys. All too important. Cannot underestimate how important having enough medics on your team is during Battlefield esports competitions and matches. Right now, it looks like he's getting the revives there on Ethan, which is good to see. So I'm just going to cover Jill's Shizzles for here a minute. And again, another good tactic that I like to see about AOTG Dum Dum is that they seem to be losing consistent vehicle gunners and consistent vehicle drivers. That is incredibly important. Building up consistency with when you're structuring your team, it's important to have the same people in the vehicles. Go for the people that feel comfortable in the vehicles, that can do the damage and you know, perform the best. Alright, so covering Real Ethan at the moment. This guy has been so on point. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen, going 7 kills to 0 deaths. DFA are definitely bringing it back. We could possibly be going into a 3rd round here, if I'm not mistaken, after this, if DFA are able to take that win. But right now we are AOTG's 2 wins to DFA's 0. And these guys really are just putting an absolutely fantastic performance together. Covering Wolf of Box at the moment, going 3 kills to 2 deaths. He needs to get that revive, but before he does, he needs to make the scene safe. And that is incredibly important. Always be checking the risk levels, guys. Don't be putting yourself out there. Your job as a medic is not to die. Your job as a medic should be self-preservation first, and then save as many people as possible second. Alright, so we're just still sticking with Wolf of Box at the moment. He is maintaining his hold on Charlie objective, making use of the Thompson, taking a little bit of fire in the background there. So I'm just going to back out. See if we can take a look at where that fire is coming in from. Yeah, we've got Void Ops pushing across the open there. He's going to go for the revive. He's got limited cover. That was very brave of him. He's definitely putting himself in a dangerous position. He could do with making use of the 2 smoke grenades that he's got to hand, but unfortunately getting taken out there by Vertici. Alright, just covering Real Ethan at the moment. This dude, again, coming back to him here, just going 9 kills for 1 death. Before he goes, World Trade Center right there. And oh my days, that was an incredible moment. I did not expect him to go down. Newman there, moving in now, moving across the open, making use of the support role. And it looks like he's got an LMG ready to go, just to give his mates the best opportunity. If they do get into a contact, he needs to be able to put good fire support down range, and that is exactly what he is doing. Alright, let's just take a look at these 2 guys at the moment. They are doing incredibly well. And wow, what an evening we have had here, guys. We have had so many matches going off over the last couple of days. Don't forget to check out the Hardcore League .co website or hlteams.com if you want to get involved. We're looking at these guys right now. We've got Cali boy Sarge. He is on his own. He's got a pretty decent position, but he's very vulnerable, and that is not a good necessarily a good thing right now. Yeah, he's out on his primary, so he's down to his secondary. He really is not in a great spot right now. He needs to relocate, but it could be that the fool alone could kill him. Yeah, he is. Looks like he's going to be bugging out shortly. Going for that revive and taking some shots there from Jar Frisk 13, who managed to get the kill there on it. And by the looks of it, looking Miss Rockstar going for the revive on Rebel Legion. Rebel Legion now pushing off alongside Miss Rockstar. Newman as well backing them up, moving into Bravo objective, and it looks like Big Brownie's there going in for the flank. Yes, that is one for the flank bank, ladies and gentlemen. He just got taken out by Jar Frisco. Unfortunately, don't bring a rifle to a tank battle.
You know, nice try. Yes, nice try, but god dang it, do not do that. And also, if Joffresh will make quick work of you. It doesn't matter if he's in a tank or not. He's gonna make quick work of you. If you're gonna try and pull a flank off near that guy, you better tiptoe. That's all there is to it.
Oh, dude, my dude, absolutely.
From experience.
Yeah, no. Oh,
You know
wow,
what's funny
Newman.
Too? He and Karma Donkey are always very close together, and you don't want to get between them. They love each other, and you're not going to get between them.
Just take a minute here and look at how they're setting their squads up. So we've got Dragon Force Alpha running with a 2 4-person squads, a 3-person squad. No, sorry, 3 4-person squads and 1 3-person squad. So yeah, I would imagine they'll be putting 2 of those squads together to act as a vanguard, and but possibly not. Let's just cover. No, my apologies. Let's just go back onto Killbox here for the minute. See how he gets on. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
AOTG with a nice hold on the Bravo objective, too.
Right.
Although we've got it, I'll tell you what, man, Ethan, real mythic Ethan, that is a ballsy freaking player. And for good reason. I mean, he's got the talent to back it up, but time and again, you know, ballsy or not, it's never good to be caught on your own. But we find Ethan time and again just right in the thick of things and just going to town on AOTG. I mean, he is not afraid to get up and take on the squad. Not afraid at all. It's very interesting to see someone just get in it like that. But AOTG ain't having it, buddy. Look at this push. Wow. Holy crap.
Just looking at his right side here, Jill Shies 91, just putting the lockdown here on this right flank. He is just really doing a good job of really just locking things down for him. I would expect nothing less than a Tiger. He's getting repaired there by G.I. Frisk as well, which is very important, guys. If you're running armor, you need to run repairs. It doesn't matter. You've got to run at least 1 repair, sometimes 2, depending on the size of the match and what you can get away with. But those tanks are your team's lifeline. Check out this now, guys, just proving that point. Dil Shies is absolutely boxing off this infantry assault right now by providing his Tiger support. This is amazing to see. It's almost choreographed right here. We just need some good hands-on.
That's communication.
Music. Absolutely. Check this team's formation out. It is just incredible. These guys really on point, watching each other's 6. Killbox there, managing the flank though, getting Xbox forever. Karma Donkey coming in and getting the revenge here. We've got Nearby Medic putting some shots down range, but it looks like Rebel Legion managing to get that kill on Nearby Medic, unfortunately for him. And there goes the snow on the buildings, guys, and a bit of debris as well. Debris is going to kill a few people. That lovely buxom wench.
Someone please, please, please clip that push from AOTG, because that right there is the very definition of what it means to play Battlefield Esports. That right there demonstrates how and why Battlefield is not only a viable contender for the esports world, but why I think, oh my good God, look at that freaking takedown.
Just proving your
Holy
point.
Hell,
Just
dude.
Proving your point.
Oh my God almighty. I'm telling you what, you can't find this anywhere else in esports, period. We just saw intelligent movement, tactics being made on the field at a moment's notice and pulled off without hesitation, and look at what we get.
And they say it can't be done.
Annihilation.
But it can.
This is beautiful. This
Living
is
proof.
insane. Yeah,
But
they
look
say
at this.
it can't
Look
be
at
done.
this
I'm
right
telling
now.
You, what, you show me another FPS
Check this out. We've
esport
got-
that's this entertaining. Good luck.
You've got to look at this
That's
dum-dum
incredible.
over here. We've got Pyro Maniac. He has got one hell of a flank here right now.
Where are we
and
at?
he's in a sexy position. We're really at the back of the map over here. You're just going to have to take a look at the top
Oh
view
my
down.
goodness, you
And
weren't
look
kidding.
at the position he's got
Wow.
on Dil Shies right now. Let's see if he's going to make use of that. We've already seen Pyro Maniac make very effective use of the armor. He really likes to use distance as his friend, and guys, this just goes to prove how important it is. Look at their position on the objective at the moment.
Wow.
They could be in a sweet spot right now. And are we going to see? Yeah, we're going to see some contacts with the infantry. These guys taking a little bit of fire there. That could be problematic for them. Putting a little bit of LMG fire down range. I think they're going to need a little bit more than that. He's going to need to close up that defense now. It is now a defensive game
Beautiful.
for them. And let's just take a look.
Beautiful. an absolute envelopment on the Bravo bomb. What we just saw by AOTG. Good job, by the way, to DFA. They tried to set up a decent defense on the Alpha bomb, but what's funny, they didn't expect AOTG to be at this bomb. They expected AOTG to meet at Alpha. So you know what AOTG did? They sent 2 squads with a long map flank, and they not only did they pull a flank, they freaking enveloped that objective, meaning they encircled it, they entrapped it, and they killed every single DFA member on it except for the lonely little Mr. Killbox, who is putting up the best fight he can. But AOTG does have that plant. They do have that bomb.
Yep, there
and
it goes.
DFA is on the scurry to fix that situation. But guess what? They can't. That bomb is down, and now it's all down to the one
Sometimes
bomb.
I do wonder though, Dum-Dum, I do wonder
got it.
whether it's a good idea that, you know, you sacrifice an objective. When it gets to this point, you can consolidate your entire team's concentration onto one objective, but obviously gives you that slight objective advantage. But that said, of course, you will be bringing down the full fury of the attacking team, as every squad will be aiming for one objective. So no, scratch that. It would be a terrible idea to let any of your objectives get taken. Alright, it looks like DFA are moving in solid now onto Alpha objective to try and get that defense down range. That said, AOTG are in a very good position now to move in onto Alpha. They are taking things. Let's just cover Cali here for the moment. Oh no, that was not Cali. I just want to see if I can cover Cali here for the moment, who's about to move in. And oh, it looks like, yeah, Cali getting the there we go, Cali getting the plant there. But it looks like, no, my apologies, Cali getting the disarm there. If I'm not mistaken, I'm a little bit confused right now. But these guys...
No, you're right, that's what I saw. That's what we got, and it looks like they're calling in some artillery
Ooh,
too,
yeah,
while
we're
also
seeing
bringing up
effective
their
use of
tank.
artillery.
Taking out Miss Rockstar with that, hey, overkill or not, it's a kill, and they put Miss Rockstar down. We've got,
this is sweaty right here.
51, and this is beyond sweaty, sir. This is disgusting. This is feral. This is feral. When you're watching the Discovery Channel and they're talking about some disgusting critter, just some foul creature out in the woods, and they call it feral, this is what they mean. This is what defined it. This disgusting, sweaty nastiness we see going on between DFA, Dragon Force Alpha, and AOTG on this final objective, the Alpha bomb.
Yeah.
What a freaking what a match! Not even just what a match. What a match up. What a pairing. These two teams. I gotta see this again. I have got to see a rematch.
All right,
between these two
AOTG
teams,
getting
period.
that. Yeah, it looks like they're planting that bomb there. Stone Ghost getting the slaughter kill there. He's going to try for the defuse. Is he going to be able to get it? We're not going to be able to see it right now. Whether they're going to be able to get it. Yes, they do, ladies and gentlemen, straight away. And it looks like
Well done, DFA. Well done.
objective is now diffused at the moment. So looks like, yeah, we are going back to the next flag, guys. This could still go either way. These teams have both been performing incredibly strong. Let's just see how they detach from the top-down perspective. We have AOTG running back now, developing the defensive posture, allowing DFA to push up onto said objective. Oh my days, it looks like they are moving across in formation. That is some incredible Vanguard formation to see right there. Yep, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. These guys really pushing up. Spacing is a little bit close with some of the members. You don't want to be getting taken out, you know, your whole squad by one grenade. But definitely at the same time, you've got to be in a position that allows you to cover your squad mates. That is the most important aspect of squad-based tactics and fighting. Oh my days! It looks like nearby medic going down savagely there. Anarchy coming in and getting that flank before getting taken out himself. Forrester coming in with the revives, but no, he's got a bail on it. Varsity moving in, and boom, he gets that kill. Boom.
Nasty. Just nasty.
Yeah.
You know what we need, Pike? You know what we need is, you know the NFL, right? They've got the, most sports balls and all that good stuff. They've got the helmet mics. You can hear what's going on with the members, with the players within the team. I wish we could hear the communication between these squads, because I'm telling you, it's hectic and it's concise.
Now, it's interesting that you should mention that, because it actually happens to be that Hardcore League exclusively is the only league out there that it will showcase its teams to such an extent. Guys, we will actually show you player cam. Unfortunately, I don't have it set up this evening ready to use, but guys, we will be getting out amongst there and seeing things from the gritty side and seeing things from the squad perspective. Of course, there's so much that can be learned from these teams, and watching them during these matches, that is one feature that we will be introducing over the coming months. Deadeye already has it included in his stream. I will be including it in mine soon. But guys, that is going to give you people, the community, the Battlefield Esports family, such a deeper understanding of how Battlefield Esports works. And that's what we're all about here. We want to really break it down for you guys, make it as accessible to as many people as possible, because like Dum Dum has mentioned on many occasions this evening, Battlefield Esports is unique. There is nothing that does it in the esports arena currently. So let's see where we can take this, guys. If you want to be a part of this, then please head over to hlteams.com, sign up, hit that sub, hit that share, hit that host, hit that follow, get involved. This is your opportunity. You've got 40 plus staff that want you to proactively will help you and your team get involved and get networked with other people in the Battlefield community. All right, just to prove that point, we've got DFA getting the bomb plant on the objective. We're seeing a lot of smoke used at the moment by possibly both teams, and it looks like they're wiping through the AOTG ranks at the moment. And boom, already we've got a disarm on the objective, if I'm not mistaken. Folks coming in there with the great commentary, my dude. That is so kind of you to say. Thank you very much. As I say, don't forget to hit that follow, hit that like, hit that share, let the people know that we are here kicking it off with some amazing Battlefield moments. These guys going in there, but DFA have something to say about that plant, no doubt. It looks like they've got a pretty solid hold right now on the objective. AOTG have been thoroughly pushed off, and I think we could possibly be about to see a win by DFA. But let's see where things land here right now. AOTG very much struggling to penetrate that outer perimeter set down by DFA. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon Force Alpha taking the win. We're seeing a comeback here. Oh my days, we are seeing a comeback.
Oh my goodness, yeah. You know what? You know what I would love to see? And I don't even know if I should be saying this live or not, because I don't know if we can pull it off. I want to get the team leaders for both these teams in a chat with us right after this. I want their perspectives. If that's something that we could do, how cool would that be? Because I've got to know what has been going through their minds. They're facing off against it's like playing their own team is what it looks like. Yes, AOTG's really taking it to them, but in all honesty, it is incredibly evenly matched.
Yeah.
Like, no joke. I've said it countless times tonight, and it's for a reason. I've seen a lot of competitive Battlefield. You've seen a lot more competitive Battlefield.
It's amazing.
Rarely have I seen such a close matchup.
For real, honestly, this is a showcase match right here.
Played on both
it really
teams.
is.
No joke.
It's
Absolutely.
a showcase match. Yeah, no, definitely. And I can't. It's
Amen
always
to that.
It's always just great to see, and it really just illustrates, guys, how amazing Battlefield Esports is, and how much potential it is. How it has in and what we just want to bring that to you guys and just lay it out there and just be like, this is amazing. These people are amazing. Look at the skill, the communication, the teamwork involved. This isn't something that you can just walk into, but we also do want people who are new to the community, who aren't just, we're not looking to cater just to the professionals. We want to aim it at the competitive and the casual players out there. But, if you want to get the tactics locked down, it takes a little bit of understanding. And again, that's something that Shots Fired podcast can help out with. It's something that we produce news articles on. We've got a blog. So we've got lots of information for you guys to be able to develop your game as a cohesive team. And that, we really do go through it in detail. If you really want to do this, guys, the team leaders out there, then this is the place to see it done. But I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, that was possibly an end there, because we've got a I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for the shoutcasting side of things. We'll just see if we can get the team leaders into the chat. So give us a moment here, guys. I'm just going to run a few ads in the meantime. Don't go anywhere, because we will be sending yourselves off to one of our either one of our partners or one of our sponsors over on one of the other Twitch channels. Bear with us, guys. We'll be coming back hopefully with a 20-minute interview with the team leaders. If anyone knows the team leaders from AOTG or Dragon Force Alpha, please send them a message. Tell them to hook up with Pikey and Dum Dum, and we'll have a little chat about what has just unfolded. That was incredible, and congratulations.
Insanity.
For both teams. An amazing match. Alright, back in a sec, guys.
We're seeing the textbook defense, textbook offense from the other side. They're going to try to push down and make a move through here, so let's follow that. T-Dow has secured the map, and look at the line. These teams know what they're doing when it comes to large-scale combative battlefield. Look at the line.
I'm just a step away. I'm just a breath away. Losing my faith today. I am just a man, not superhuman. Save me from the hate. Just another family torn.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, apologies for the delay there. We're not going to be able to get the team leaders in, unfortunately, this evening, but that is definitely something that we will be featuring in future productions here at the Hardcore League. In the meantime, I'm going to be sending you over to a very special lady. She is amazing. Everything that she does for the community is just incredible, and we love her. I have a lot of respect for her. She's very much heavily involved with the Hardcore League, as many of the Battlefield streamers out there are. But yeah, tell her the Hardcore League sent you. Just scream at her, "I've got your 6" in capitals. She'll get what it means. And you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by. In the meantime, I've been KLW Hitman Pike with Mr. Dum Dum. Peace out.
Much love.